Hey guys, this is Shannon with Nearly Organic Noshing, and I am out in my garden right now, and it is an absolutely gorgeous spring day. Yesterday was the first day of spring, and I am dying to get out in my garden. I actually have a few things planted, and I really should have started my seed starters by now, but life has just been getting in the way. So I have an area tilled up here. Tilled this about 2 weeks ago. I have my little small tiller out here, and I'm just gonna kind of re-till it up and just fluff everything back up again so that I can get some direct sow seeds going, and then everything else I can work on getting on back up on the porch. But it is, I don't know, about 6:30 in the evening here right now. It's got a beautiful breeze, and if the weather could stay like this all the time, I would enjoy living in Florida. But the heat is just around the corner, so I have got to hurry up and get my garden going before it gets so hot. And to do that, I have my MIGardener order. Now, I got this a month ago, probably more than that, and we have just been so busy. I literally just opened it. I didn't even remember what I had, and I looked and I'm like, there are a lot of seeds in here. So I'm gonna pull out my list and see just how many items that I have, and put my trusty glasses on so that I can actually see it. So it looks like I picked up a total of 35 items. So that is quite a bit. I think there was only one that they did not have. So that's fine. I'm good with that. I'm not going to get all this going at one time in the garden, but start pulling some of these out and see what we have and what I can get going. So have my my little business cards. You can see that this is where I get them from. It is 100% organic, and I have done really well with these in the past. So let's just see what I have here. So I picked up bush beans. These are strike. I just picked up a bunch of different things this year, and I'm going to really try and pay attention to what does well so that I can keep buying that, because I always forget, and then I'm like, which one did really well? So then I just buy a bunch of them again. These are contenders, from what I understand. These do really well. I picked up top crop yellow bush beans. I have done these before. These have done well. This is just a top crop bean. I think I went a little nuts on the beans. I got the 8-ball zucchini. These green scallop squash, which we have done these, and I believe the white ones in the past, and I probably bought some of those also. But we really like these. I think they look pretty cool, and they're just delicious to add into dishes. I picked up straight neck squash, which does really well here in Florida. I probably should have separated these so that they were all together. But I picked up, let's see, big red sweet peppers. We are not ones for really hot peppers here. I'm just don't really do the spicy thing, but we love sweet peppers. So these are called Sunbrights. Pimento. More beans. These are Jade. And then these are Scarlet Runner beans, and I have tried to grow these before and they did not do well, so they just died off. They got about this big and then nothing else happened. So I'm going to try them again, because I see them online and I read about them and everyone loves them so much that I really want to do the same. Let's see, coral bell pepper, YOLO Wonder sweet peppers, Purple Beauty sweet peppers, Armenian yard-long cucumbers, which these do really well here because they are heat-loving cucumbers. And they're really a melon, they're not a cucumber, but they do really, really well in our area. Let's see, Space Master cucumber. I have grown these before. Let's see here. Whoop. It's a bit breezy, so things are trying to blow away from me. Tommy Toe tomato. The funny thing is, this just reminded me of my dad. My dad's name is Tommy, and he had to have a toe amputated not too long ago, and I saw it. I just thought it was funny, so I ordered the Tommy Toe tomatoes to see what would happen. These are ox heart tomatoes. From what I understand, they are huge and delicious, so I figured, you know what, let's just try it. Homestead tomatoes, these are what I have grown here before, and they have done well. The cherry tomatoes, pineapple tomatoes, pear tomatoes, those have done really well here in the past, but I picked this one up, large red cherry. These I have never tried to grow before. San Marzano tomato. I believe, if I remember what I read on these were good paste tomatoes, and I really want to do more sauce and pastes. So zucchini does well here. Italian striped zucchini. I haven't grown this before, but I've just done the regular zucchini, but I wanted to, you know, kind of mix it up, do something different. This is the second pack of the 8-ball that I ordered. I guess I ordered 2 of those. Muncher cucumbers. This is another one I have grown here. Let's see. These are Parisian carrots, which I think I can still put these in the ground. So I want to try and plant these if I can, because they have I believe they have a shorter maturity period. So maybe they might mature before it gets so hot that it starts killing off the carrots. And then Royal Chantenay, if I'm saying that right. I'm not sure if I am. Those, I don't know, they just looked kind of cool, so I picked them up. These looked very cool. Black creme tomato. I read that they do okay in the warmer weather, so I want to give these a try. And then black from Tula tomato. Some rainbow blend carrots. I have carrots going right now in raised beds, and they look gorgeous. I really am hoping I'm going to have a good crop this year. I had a really good crop last year, but I did them in the ground, not raised beds. But I want to try and do them in raised beds. I think I can just control the nutrients a little better. We have really sandy soil here, so whenever I add things in, it just is gone, just that fast. It just, nothing seems to stay in the soil, and it's also hot and windy. Chris just cranked up the motorcycle, so might be a little loud. I'm going to try and finish wrapping this up. I picked up some holy basil. I have a lot of herbs growing on my front porch right now with my scrap garden. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, this red burgundy okra. I have a lot of okra seeds that I saved from the last time I grew okra. I have a ton of those I'm going to replant, but I thought I would try some of the red burgundy okra. And then blue Scotch curled kale has done really well. Really? He sees me out here sitting in the middle of my garden and has to come figure out what in the world I'm doing out here. Alright, so kale has done really well. It might be a little too late for me to plant this, but we'll see. And then a couple of flowers. I picked up some marigolds, which will help with the pests in our area, and the sunflowers, which the chickens will love. So I have that. I have my paper that I will cut to put in my little stakes. I have these little metal stakes that hold the seed packets. If I use the whole seed packet, then I'll put that in the stake. If not, then I'll cut my paper. I have my markers and rubber bands, and then I use Ziploc bags over my stakes, over the metal stakes, just to keep the weather off so that I can see what it is when I look at it at a later date. So that is it. If you want some really good organic seeds, then go to MIGardener online. I am beyond thrilled with his stuff, and they're $1. They're like 99 cents a packet. You cannot find that. You cannot beat those prices anywhere else online, and their turnaround time is pretty darn good. So give them a check out. Now I am ready to get out here and do a little bit more tilling and get some seeds in the ground. The weather's supposed to be gorgeous this week, and hopefully I will get more raised beds set up very soon. It is my goal that in the next couple of summers I go to the majority of raised beds out here, just because I honestly don't have the time to come out here and weed. So not all of these plants are going to go in the garden this year. A lot of varieties will go in, but just a few of each. Now he's back on the four-wheeler. Swear. Men. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and you will keep an eye out for what I have upcoming, and I'll keep you appraised of how the garden is doing and what vegetables are doing really well. Alright, if you have any comments, please leave them down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, have a great afternoon. What, you're not going to do anything cool?
I'm doing it now.
All right. I'm going to...
You were recording yourself.
I was, but now I'm recording you.